What's going on, everybody? It's the Hook Cam back again with another film breakdown. Today I'm going to be talking about this LeVeon Bell signing in Kansas City, what it means for the Chiefs, not necessarily a film breakdown today. I think that we all know what LeVeon Bell can do. He's very patient as a runner. He runs inside zone very, very well. He does a really good job of picking a gap and hitting it, or being patient and waiting for backers to get sucked into the line of scrimmage and then popping it outside, whatever. He knows how to run inside zone very well, and I think he's going to fit in with Kansas City really, really well. Now, before I really dive into the intricacies of that, if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, show my channel a little support, the Hook Cam, that would mean the world to me. You guys have been awesome. I know even though the uploads haven't been as regular as usual, I really appreciate the support. And also show a little support to my guy Jackson Kruger Sports. He's just crushing it in the YouTube world right now, and his Tampa Bay sports teams are on a little bit of a run. Stanley Cup champs, Tampa Bay Lightning, Tampa Bay Rays are making a run. Really cool stuff for him. I'm excited for him. Now, diving into what LeVeon Bell means for the Kansas City Chiefs. First and foremost, he fits in with this Kansas City offense, right? Going to New York was a wrong decision for him, and I think that he would probably admit that, if not now, maybe later. Not necessarily the holding out, but maybe the actual going to New York and signing there. It just didn't seem like a good fit for him. It never did, right? It never seemed like, oh, we're going to build this team around LeVeon Bell. It just didn't seem real. And I know that he wanted to get paid, and I understand that in the NFL, especially as a running back, you have to go get that deal sometimes because your lifespan as a starting running back in the NFL isn't very long. And I understand the move, but at the end of the day, I think that a lot of people were like, I don't really understand why he's going there. So this kind of parlays into a couple of things. Number one, to me, this is LeVeon Bell's first real chance to win a Super Bowl. As much as he had a chance in Pittsburgh, I don't think that Pittsburgh was ever really going to get through New England, or whoever was going to beat New England in the AFC. I think they were always going to be contenders with the possibility to make a run, but I don't think that run was actually a real threat. Secondly, just offensively, like I said before in the intro for this video, I think that he's going to fit in really well with the Chiefs running game, just with their inside zone, his patience, all that stuff. It's all very well documented, and I think that he's going to slide right in. But where I really think he's going to help the Chiefs is in their passing game. And if we go into a little bit later into this video, I have a clip of him against the Bills right here, and this to me is really where he matches up so well, right? And honestly, I think LeVeon Bell on some teams could probably be their number 3 or 4 receiver. What we're going to see right here, LeVeon Bell is at the number 2 spot. He's going to run a wheel. What it's going to look like off the bat is an arrow, right? And to me, the key with this route for him is he sells with the head turn right there. Right? As he turns his head, it's going to force this defensive back to bite. Now, he's going to bite because obviously it looks like he's getting ready to catch a football. But then he whips his head back around, he bursts upfield, and Sam Darnold puts an absolute dime in the bucket to him. And stuff like this are the small intricacies of route running that I think he does really well. Not only that, but he is the check down king. And while I got a couple of clips of him when he's playing for the Steelers, like this one right here, all the Steelers do is push upfield with these 3 guys, right? And then they slip LeVeon Bell out right here, and there's a tremendous amount of open space for him to catch the ball and pick up a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He just does a really good job of finding the open space, not putting himself in a bad position, and then look at how he finishes off this run right here. That's a dude who wants to win. That's a guy who wants to play good football, and to me, I think he lost that in New York. So I think that he's going to help this Chiefs team when it comes to catching the football and his ability to catch the rock out of the backfield. Now, the other thing that I think he's going to help the Kansas City Chiefs with is the workload of Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And when you think about the Chiefs right now, they really don't have a crowded backfield. They got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and after that, there's kind of a drop-off. And I think Clyde's probably getting too many touches for the Chiefs to feel comfortable. And I know some of you guys might be saying, well, what are you talking about? We got to think about it like this, right? If you're an NFL team, you spend a first-round pick on a running back. That's great. He's an SEC running back, so he got a lot of tread on the tires when he was playing college football. He took a lot of hits from a lot of really good football players. Now we're going to go and we're going to put that guy in the NFL where he's getting hit harder and more often by better athletes. And not only that, but it's happening game in and game out. That's going to wear on a player really, really quickly. So if you can spell a Clyde Edwards-Helaire with a LeVeon Bell, take some of the workload off Clyde Edwards' shoulders, right? Put it on LeVeon Bell. Give him a couple of drives a game. That's going to help both of these guys in the long run. Not only that, but LeVeon Bell's been in the league for a number of years. I love his story. I love the fact that he came out of Michigan State and was kind of not necessarily unheard of, but a lot of the ESPN guys weren't super high on him, which made me be like, well, let's take a look at this guy because they are probably wrong. And of course, he went out and played really well, and obviously I wasn't like going to promote that on a YouTube channel because I didn't have one at the time. But I love the fact that he's out there proving guys wrong. And I really think that he has a legitimate chance right now to win a Super Bowl, which is something that he probably has never had before. He probably wants to win. And it really shows how desirable it is to go to Kansas City right now, which is really cool in my opinion, because you have this Kansas City team who for a long time was in a sense the lovable loser of the NFL, right? They were going to make a run every once in a while. They're one of the original NFL teams, but they weren't ever really going to be a threat. Well, now they're a threat. Now that they have a chance to go and repeat as Super Bowl champions, and they go and they make a signing like this, which just puts them, even more so into that category of being a legitimate contender. So anyway, guys, those are kind of my thoughts on the Le'Veon Bell signing. Would love to know what you guys think if you want to drop a comment in the comment section below. Trying to be better at responding to those. So that's all I got for you guys today. Like I said, I think there's a great signing for the Kansas City Chiefs. I think it's a really good move for Le'Veon Bell. I'm really excited to see where it goes from here. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. Hope everybody's staying safe, washing those hands, and excited for some football this Sunday. That's all I got for you today, and I will see you next time.